Hi everyone, it's day 10. It's Renata here from RW Psychology. We have reached day 10 of the 90-day challenge. Can you believe it? Only 80 days to go. I can't believe we're 10 days in. I don't know where the 10 days went. I hope you've had a really good, I hope you've really enjoyed the first 10 days. Tonight is actually the last of the block of 10, so talking about change, commitment, motivation. So as you know, we're doing the 90 days of momentum. So tonight's day 10, we're actually talking about the resistance you get when you start to change things. People hate change. Most people, I should qualify that, most people hate change. Most people really resist change, and when you make a decision to change something in your life, other people get affected. Your family, your friends, your work colleagues, everybody has a reaction to that change. And what you generally find is that some people push back, some people start to make comments. People don't like change, movement, progression, and in our society, we have tall poppies and they get cut down pretty quickly. You see a lot of trolling, you see a lot of people in the media that everyone loves, and then 10 seconds later they're cut down and people start turning on them because people generally don't like seeing people succeed. So when you're thinking about the changes that you're going to be implementing in your world, it's really important to think about, is my system supporting my change, or are there dynamics that are going to flow on as a result of the changes that I make? You know, if I start going to the gym after work, that knock-on effect is it's going to inconvenience somebody, or somebody else has to pick up the kids, or hubby has to cook dinner, or it's going to affect somebody along the way, and that's not always going to be received well. So, doesn't mean we don't change, it just means we have to account for the issues that might arise in our systems, in our world. So just a bit of food for thought, but I really want people tonight to let me know, what have you thought of the 10 days? What have you taken away from the last 10 days about change, commitment, goal setting, separating our feelings from our goals? What are you going to take away? What is it that is staying with you over the next 10? Because I'd love to see you stay on for the next 90. So what is it that you personally, I'd love you to comment, and I'd love you to let me know, what is it that you're going to take away from the last 10 days? What has really struck a chord with you? What are you going to be working on? What is it that you've gotten? Are we on track? Is it helpful? Is it not helpful? It's always good to know how we're traveling. So what we're moving into over the next 10, we're going to be talking about well-being. So I'll give you a bit of a rundown of what the next 10 will be about. We're going to be talking about signs and symptoms, when you need to get help, looking after your emotional well-being, putting yourself first, self-care, all sorts of well-being related stuff. So really important in terms of looking after yourself when you're making all these changes, that we also need to look after our well-being. So it's all going to be very self-focused for the next 10. So I hope that's useful. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit earlier tonight than usual. It's been a really busy day, and I'm going to do some self-care for myself tonight. So I really want to go away and do some self-care, make sure that I'm filling my emotional cup tonight to make sure that I'm looking after myself. So I'm going to go away and do some of that. So if you've missed the message tonight, I'm sorry. You know, I probably missed quite a few people tonight being so early. It's probably dinner time in a lot of households. But you can catch the video on my Facebook feed, and you'll also be able to see it on YouTube later to catch up. So, but make sure you comment along on the Facebook feed. Let me know how you're traveling, what you think, what would be helpful, comments, thoughts, all of that's helpful for me. So because it is live, I can kind of tinker with it. So I'm happy to kind of go with what you need as well. So I hope that's helpful. Have a really, really great evening tonight. Do some self-care tonight. Do something that is really important for you. Fill your cup, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. See ya.